There's an 11-minute report we won't have time to cover, but we will post it on Infowars.com and tweet it and put it on Facebook. And hopefully you'll pass it forward to people. Navy proves flu shot causes flu. And the Navy announced they vaccinated a whole ship, and then they had an epidemic of flu on the ship. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Every day I see stuff like this. Major university study out of Canada came out last week on fluoride reducing IQ, just like the Harvard one 2 years ago. And then 2 days ago, the London Telegraph reported, and we reported on it as well, that it makes you sick and depressed and gives you thyroid problems when you drink fluoride in the tap water. I mean, look at that unbelievable headline. Fluoride in drinking water may trigger depression and weight gain, warn scientists. Unbelievable. But if you go down to the city council, we got a new mayor now, so maybe he won't laugh at us. I was downtown today and saw like Secret Service guys with guns, hands on their guns and looking around, and it was the mayor getting out of a black Tahoe and going into Google, the Google command base, like he was the president or something. But I think of the Austin mayors because we'd go down there with scientists and the head toxicologist of a prestigious university, and then he would just laugh at us and then flip us off. Meanwhile, we just are bathing. We're drowning in just documents and proof, and they're just laughing at everything we say. Oh! City of Austin is going to pay $1.3 million a year to buy toxic fluoride from fertilizer mines in Florida, is where we get ours, mixed with hundreds of other deadly chemicals. And then we're going to dump it in the water supply, and you're going to pay for it. And I got to buy water filters to filter my water just so my kids don't, drink it. I mean, you're a punk. Leffingwell, the new mayor, I don't know if he's a punk. We'll see if he flips us off. And here is Dr. Connett, the head of his university's toxicology department, a prestigious scientist. And then Leffingwell's, oh, thank you, doctor. You don't mind if I leave while you speak. I mean, that's a still the trolls are going to get, what I just did. Feeding the trolls is very important. They're pollinators. Because, see, we're at a paradigm above the Cass Sunstein school with you boys. And so we actually understand the aroma that you put off actually attracts people to see what all the hubbub's about. Who was it said, I don't care what you write about me in the newspaper? Just spell my name correctly. They've had, no exaggeration, probably 100 news articles, more than 100, and probably 15 TV shows that I personally have seen. This is just Stalt number, might be 20, where they make fun of me and say, Alex Jones says juice boxes are going to make your children gay. Where they edited a tape to where it looks like I'm saying that. What I said was, with about 15, 20, 30, whatever it was, news articles, because it was a video I did that probably had more than that, probably 30 articles in it, showing how mammals, amphibians, fish are having their reproductive systems fried and have both sets of genitalia, in some cases it's so bad, and are going into puberty early, or becoming fertile and reproducing early when they are in contact with the bisphenol A. And see, since you made fun of that 5-6 years ago, the bisphenol A is being jerked out of everything. So you lose, you fail. How do you like them apples? Because, see, I'm not here to care about what happens to my name and my reputation. I'm here to run over the barbed wire and throw hand grenades into your machine gun nest for the army that's coming up the hill. And I don't care if I get blown up, because in an info war, I get resurrected over and over again. I always get destroyed for a season, but rise again in the spring. Just like the plants die in the winter, they come back in the spring, like the phoenix. And that's why you don't have to worry when you're right. Day one, exposing 9/11 as an inside job. Day one, exposing fluoride. Day one, exposing Obama. Day one, exposing the globalist agenda on every front. Because we know what we're talking about. And I'm not worried about how they attack me up front and make me look like a fool. It's all in God's plan, because I never tried to act like a goofball on purpose. I just do it sometimes. I never tried to act silly. I just do it sometimes. I never tried to do all the antics I engage in. That's just who I am. But it all in God's greater plan worked out as bait to suck you guys in, to try to destroy me over and over again. Everybody knows it's the hero that gets destroyed. And I don't want to be a hero. I want to teach other people how humanity is a hero. Men and women that stand up for decency and justice are the heroes. People that do the right thing no matter what they get told by the establishment or what bullies say, they're the heroes. And I'm here to tell you, you're a hero. When you raise your children and love them and try to do the right thing. And when you're not an envious, evil person, God loves you. And I'm going to stop preaching here. But I just start thinking about, we're starting to win. That's why the enemy's tripled down. We now pass the Rubicon where almost no one is buying GMO crops and farmers are converting because of the market. You can attack the French all you want, but anybody tries to plant GMO in their area, they burn down their crops that night. They send in federal police to try to stop them. They burn down the police station. And guess what? The French government doesn't charge anybody. Because when they charge somebody, more farmers come out. Because those French farmers, buddy, they've been on that land for 1,000 years. They know exactly what they're doing. They know when they tested that stuff out and it kills their pigs, kills their geese, kills their cows. They're not stupid. And they will burn down anyone that tries to plant it. Well, see, that's the extreme over there. And over here, we are the dumping ground for all this stuff, but it's changing. And by voting with our dollars, we're converting the market. So now they want a new underclass of ignorant, uneducated, uninformed people that we can't communicate with out of Latin America to be brought in, who are the only people now eating at these facilities. And I feel sorry for them. We need to reach out to them and wake them up. I mean, I look at the news. It is just an army of evidence. I said I'd go to your calls.